Well, hello everyone. Welcome to a surprise Saturday stream. We are here at, of course, the Disneyland Resort on the Disneyland side, right in front of the Adventureland entrance. Because we are headed to, of course, the Haunted Mansion. Today is the first day of the reveal for the updated Haunted Mansion. I'm excited to see the changes. I know there's been some kind of things floating around and spoilers and things like that. We've seen a few of them, but no one we've heard from. But we did hear, like last year, the elevator scene will be revamped. So there will not be a hanging man. No one has mentioned that in any of the spoilers, so we'll get to see firsthand if that is true. But Chris here is going to be a little bit of a negative Nancy today.
A little bit.
He's a little salty about the changes.
I've been reading about the changes, and I don't seem to be very happy. The fact that there's no Constance anymore. Maybe that's still her name, but she doesn't have an X. People just disappear.
Yeah.
I just don't understand who they're making these changes for.
They're referring to her now as the bride. So they're going back to the original storyline, which, I don't know, like, let's keep it still scary. And I was joking with Chris about now that they've taken Constance Hatch away, the storyline away, it leaves me to, like, think of my own horrible things that could have happened to these husbands. And my first thing is like, okay, Constance meat grinder away? I don't know.
Well, they released a new movie a couple years ago, right?
Yes.
But it was more Hatbox Ghost focused. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't know why. Who are they being culturally insensitive to? That's what I don't understand. I don't. It's a haunted mansion. Haunted because something bad happened there.
Yeah, I don't care for the way that they are changing the story up. Like, let's have a story. Let's stick to it because, I don't know, Chris, I know you and I are invested in the storyline.
Yes.
You can't keep changing the story.
It's my favorite right here.
Yeah, you keep changing the story, I'm going to lose interest.
That's what I'm afraid I'm going to lose interest. I mean, my favorite scene in the entire ride is the attic scene. And part of that was because all the heads would disappeared, letting you know that all those people were former husbands that she got rid of.
Yes, with a hatchet.
With a hatchet.
Yes.
With a hatchet. So we'll see. I'll try to keep an open mind, but I'm already going in a little disappointed.
Yes.
And the reason they did that story early was to set the stage so people knew what they were going to get into. That's what they did that for.
Correct.
To try to get the anger out early.
But Constance and the whole attic scene didn't come into play until 2006.
No, I know when they updated it. I did. So that's the one that we've all lived with for the last 19 years.
Yeah, almost 20 years,
Yeah, 19 years. So.
Yeah.
I don't mind if they change something for a good reason. And I just don't want things to be changed for a very, very small minority while we ruin it for the majority. And I thought Iger said he was going to stop doing that and stop letting that happen at Disney.
I think this was already in play by that time.
Real easy to hit the stop button.
Yeah. But Chris and I, those of you who know us and have followed us and watched us, know that we're horror fans. So the less scary and horror this ride becomes, the less enjoyable it is for us.
They did the same thing to Snow White. Snow White used to be a much more horrifying ride.
Yeah.
But it was before my time. But it was super scary. Well, before I remember it at least. So.
All right, let's say hi to some folks here in the chat. Let's see how far I can go back. We got Danny, Connor, Senator Palpatine, Elaine, let's see, Tony. I'm just gonna keep going through. Kathy, if I say it again, it's because I'm just trying to get through all the names. Hi Elaine, hi Kathy, hi Tony. Happy wife, happy life, good morning. Happy wife, happy life says getting ready to go to Disneyland. Hope to run into you. Connor says, I love the starting. Hi, April. Yeah, we're gonna sprint over there. My guess is it probably won't even be open if history serves itself to rides with renovations and updates. It probably won't be open. Good morning, George. Hi, Ron. Says things floating around. You mean like ghosts? Wow. How much time we got? We got 7 minutes. All right. Good morning, Miss Meow Meow. Hi, Emrite. Good morning, Bagum. Says, what does it sound like? Someone who is upset at nothing. Hi, Ashley.
All of them passwords.
Hello, I'm not bad TV. Yeah, I'm anxious to see all of these changes. I'm not bad TV says Mansion is fun horror in a way, comedy scary. Aaron says I don't mind the change only for the fact my boys wouldn't go on it if it's scary. Oh, where did it go? Oh, but I understand the frustration as an adult, not just a parent. Yeah, maybe when we bring our granddaughter, maybe we'll have a change of heart. JC says, I don't like the overuse of projection on the bride. Disney is going too far with this tech. Yeah, animatronics are the way to go. That impresses me so much more. Good morning, Daniel. Says, doing good this morning. God loves you. Thank you. Bless you. Danny says, on January 7th was my 50th birthday. Happy birthday. Happy belated. It was the 7th.
I thought I saw one that said it was.
Yeah. What did you do for your birthday, Danny? Hopefully you didn't have to go to work. Hello, Madam Teacher. Good morning.
They don't need to nerf every ride.
They don't need to nerf every ride.
I agreed, Ron. That was Ron Swanson, by the way.
Good one. Joanna says, good morning. So excited you guys are live. Have fun. Hi, Sandra. Connor says, my birthday was on the 10th. Again, happy belated. And for those of you, those January babies that either had a birthday or have yet to have one, happy birthday from Christopher and myself.
I don't know how to get it. It might be That's
all right. Should we place a bet? A non-monetary bet. Will the Haunted Mansion be open? Will it open? Let's see. I want to see yeses or nos in the chat. Will it be open at Rope Drop?
So we will find out.
I know. Danny says, I had a great time with my family at home because of the fires. Yeah, fires are still progressing. I'm hoping everybody is still safe. Look at the overcloud skies. I was hoping we were going to get rain yesterday. But
The big thing is
no
what
luck.
will happen up top in the elevator.
Yes, I mentioned that. That was one of the changes that was mentioned early last year, that the hangman would be gone. Aaron says no. April says yes. Chris says no. Andrew says no. Connor says, has the transition back been done for the holiday overlay? Oh yes, we are back to the OG version. Kratos says, can't wait to see the changes. Thanks for bringing us along. Good morning, Leslie. Ashley says yes, putting in those good vibes. Senator says yes. I think he's gone. Yeah, and hopefully they have the entire queue open. Let's walk the whole queue.
Hopefully, based on knowing it's going to be busy. But
Hopefully.
maybe not.
Hopefully. But if it's open, I don't think they'll have the whole queue open. Good morning, Onofre.
Tell everybody I'll be filming it too, trying to get it as high quality as possible.
Yeah, Chris.
I have a question. What's his like YouTube channel?
It's called The Walker Chronicles.
The Walker.
Twitter, no. Facebook, yes.
Well, usually we just do Instagram, mainly Instagram and YouTube.
It's time. Can you hear Mickey and Minnie? The opening. I can hear music. Thank you.
Thank you.
So is your plan run to Haunted Mansion, and if it's not open, keep going to Winnie the Pooh?
See, I tried to do that last week.
Oh no!
It's not a good idea.
Oh God, jelly.
I can't.
I know.
I swear.
All right, here we go. They are running this time. People on the side, and the floor is very wet. Not a good idea.
There you go.
It's going to be open. It'll be a big thing.
All right, India's already down. Let's see. Is it open? It looks to be open. All right, it's open. And it looks like they're making us walk the queue. Yay! It's open.
Stand by to the left.
Gracie's Garden. The bride when she was young. The bride when she was old. Yay!
Coming over. How come he's so far behind you?
I don't know.
How was Oh, did you go with him that couple of weeks?
No.
I haven't seen any of this yet.
All right, stained glass. Ooh. the atrium.
Apparently somewhere, but there.
Good morning, everyone. You guys ready? You guys ready for this?
I'm trying to get a picture of the bride.
Oh. Try to get a picture of everything.
Of the bride?
Of everything.
Oh, no, yeah. Yeah. That's the whole.
Caw. You know what they say about crows? They are the connection between the living world and the deceased. Here she is in her original glory. Ooh, the mausoleum.
They stopped a lot. Yeah, but they one stop so much.
Good morning, Crystal.
My mom's like, yeah, I'm not going to try to get in that.
Yeah, Chris is way in the back.
That was a giant way behind you.
Were you? Oh, him. Yeah, he,
Is he recording?
yeah.
Oh, I got you.
I'm glad they let us walk the entire queue.
Instead of cut across. I think they knew a lot of people were going to try to be in the line. I didn't think we'd make it on time for rope drop.
Yeah, usually when you're here this early in the morning, you just go straight through.
Yeah. And then they'll eventually.
Get your hand first. Only this hand. We're only going to take this one. The other hand is going to fall off. And then just the one hand, you can just hop the fence.
I know. He's got stretch. He's got reach. What time do you guys get here?
7:30.
Hello.
Hey, how are you? What's that?
What camera is that?
It's the ZVE1.
Oh. I heard about that.
Kind of the smaller A7S3, but same picture of all the
I got the A6100.
All right.
Nice.
Are we going to be able to get in with this group? I want to see what the stretching room. I want to see what the stretching room has. Smash that like button, guys. Wow, it's jam-packed in here today.
More in the bed.
You gonna squeeze?
Scoot over, I guess.
Yeah, it's jam-packed in here.
You're good. It's nice and cozy here.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candlelights flicker, where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight. tour begins here in this gallery, where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible, mortal state.
Please drag your bodies towards the center of the room.
Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way.
He's there.
Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely. The real chills come later. Now, as they say, look alive, and we continue our tour. And let's all stay together, please.
Oh, these are not lit. Oh, here we go.
There are several prominent ghosts who have retired here from creepy old crypts all over the world. Actually, we have time for them.
Have you guys been to Magic Kingdom?
Yeah. And you guys were just And you guys were there for Christmas? After Christmas, New Year's?
After Christmas, after New Year's as well.
All right, what a surprise. The hanging man is still there. So they said they were going to remove that due to, sensitivity. They felt that it was insensitive to have a hangman, but it's still there. Hi, Secret Beach.
Down, watch your steps. 2 or 3 bodies per buggy. 2 or 3 bodies per buggy.
Do not pull down on the safety bar, please. I will lower it for you. And heed this warning. The spirits will materialize only if you remain safely seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And watch your children, please.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo y cuide a los pequeñitos. Y ahora, prepárese.
We find it delightfully unlivable here in this ghostly retreat. Every room has wall-to-wall creeps and hot and cold.
He's moving.
Running chills. Listen.
a message from somewhere beyond. Goblins and ghoulies from last Halloween, awaken the spirits with your tambourine. Creepy and crawlies, toads in a pond. Let there be music from regions beyond. Wizards and witches, wherever you dwell, give us a hint by ringing a bell.
The happy haunts have received your sympathetic vibrations and are beginning to materialize. They're assembling for a swinging wake, and they'll be expecting me. I'll see you all a little later.
Oh, look it. That's new.
And just in time, there's a little matter I forgot to mention. Beware of hitchhiking ghosts. They have selected you to fill our home, and they'll haunt you until you return. Now I will raise the safety bar, and a ghost will follow you home.
Be sure to bring that certificate if you decide to join us. Make final arrangements now.
Very cool.
All right. several new things. Even that last kind of crypt at the very end now has a candelabra in it. Before that was just like a projection of a ghost. You haven't seen that yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh gosh!
I haven't been here since before Christmas.
All right.
What do you guys think? It was just a projection, right?
Just
Yeah,
a projection.
So replacing practical with projections,
Practical
just not
with
not good.
projection.
I mean, this was,
Yeah.
I don't know. They did it. I don't know what they did it for.
You're salty. You're
I am
just
salty. I'm salty. I mean, I'm glad that regular Hunter mentioned others.
Hey! You want to jump on again?
No.
No?
Okay.
Let's see what the line looks like.
My job is done.
Yeah, I think I did what I need to do. I can get rid of this camera now.
All right, well, I'm gonna go get some morning wrap.
All right. Right on.
Yeah. See you
You're
guys
gonna go
again.
get
All right, see you
a
later.
brunch wrap? A breakfast wrap?
Yeah. All right.
We'll
Bye,
see.
guys.
We'll probably see you later.
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
guessing so.
For lunch?
Let me lock all this up real quick. Well, I didn't get any of this. Let me get this out. I did not want to.
Let's do it again. It doesn't. It doesn't. We should do it again. What do you guys think? We should do it again.
It doesn't say at all.
Yeah. It's fast. Let's do it again.
I don't think so. That whole queue filled up back here.
It's fine. It moves fast.
Okay.
All right. So, first thing we noticed, the hangman still there. Kind of weird how they say it was insensitive, but then they kept it. But then they said the bride was too violent, so they cut her. They literally killed her. So, yeah, I don't get that. And then one of the things I noticed, and maybe it just hadn't been working for a long time.
What's that?
So the armor guy, who's as soon as you get close to the casket, he's moving. So I don't know if
The guy with the casket was what?
the armor suit guy,
Yeah.
he's moving.
Oh.
I don't think I've seen him move in ever.
No, I think he does.
I haven't seen him move in forever. Then, when you get to the ballroom scene, there's a chair in front of the fireplace that now has a ghost sitting in front of it, which I don't think I've ever seen before.
I don't know. Of course you saw the bat in the birdcage, right? No, you didn't.
No, where's he?
So as soon as you go...
I saw the bat in the birdcage for the overlay.
Yeah, it's in the hall, one of the hallways with all the doors. It's just on the right-hand side. You're being pulled through backwards and it's just on the right-hand side. After you go through the giant hallway...
You filmed all this? Did you film all this?
I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did. I filmed everything as I walked.
This is my favorite. Look at how cute.
Dragon.
The little sad dragon. He's my favorite.
Probably bought off it.
Bought off of Etsy.
Sorry.
Oh, this, my ears fell off.
Okay. Hey guys. Yeah. I'm glad the regular Haunted Mansion is back. I just don't understand the changes. Just changing the story again, and I don't know who was all complaining. I'd love for them to share exactly how many people complained about what was there before, but I'm guessing there wasn't a whole lot. If there was, it's nothing compared to the amount of people that come here every day or every year.
Senator Bubba Tea says, Timu, maybe. Emmy says that the ceiling in the stretching room looked like a screen. Yeah, I didn't see any changes there. Look at this. The safe. Because that's where all the souls are kept, in the safe.
See, I would have understood more if they would have removed the guy hanging from the ceiling because of a, taking care of yourself
Yes.
type of aspect.
Yes.
That I could more understand than the rest of it.
Yes.
But they left that in. So maybe this is phase one.
Well, they did mention that as well, that it's not complete. There will be some additional things changing. They did hint to that.
Well, hopefully some practical.
Kim Irvine mentioned it.
We'll have to reach out to her and ask her. And ask Miss Irvine what she's talking about.
Hello, Ace. Good morning, Tania. Hi, Reddy. Says, are you going to try Lunar New Year at DCA? You know what? We're not exactly sure what today is going to bring, being that it was a surprise. We knew we wanted to do this particular attraction. We have plans for lunch with friends, and we're dropping off a sign for somebody. Somebody who donated to the Red Cross during our live stream. We have a sign for them that we hope to meet them. Chris, you need to reach out and see what time works best for them, either today or tomorrow. Senator said, didn't the suit of armor guy used to lean in? Yeah, he's not only leaning in, but he's like moving.
I'll have to look again, but I thought he always moved.
Yeah, it's always so dark in there, so it's hard to capture it on the live stream. Hopefully Chris will be able to capture it with his camera. Hopefully he captured it.
I want to get photos of the bride.
Hi, Carmen. Tanisha says the Haunted Mansion looks so nice. You know, it's been... What happened?
It came up an elevator.
Yeah.
So they would, I'm assuming you roll in from downstairs, right?
Yeah. That's the ADA entrance. Yeah. Michael says on the Pirates ride, I didn't understand why they got rid of the auctioning of brides, but they kept the waterboarding, torturing of the man in the well. Yeah, it's things like that where you're scratching your head. You're like, okay, come on. You can't change everything. And the stories, like, you know, there were pirates. They did do awful things. So we can't rewrite history, and you can't change this place so much that it becomes like, I don't know, Legoland. Like, let's keep it the way it is, or I should say the way it was. And in this particular instance, they're going back to the original story of the bride. Constance Hatchaway her storyline didn't come into play until 2006, but everybody's been fine with it. Why are we changing it? And did you see at the very end where the crypt is? Instead of the hovering ghost in the crypt, it's now the candelabra.
No, I did. Oh, where the Phantom was. I didn't even look into it.
Really?
Yeah,
the candelabra is in there now.
I was so much looking for new things, I probably missed something. So the Phantom isn't in there, but there's a candelabra floating.
Yeah, floating around in there. Which is like the candelabra belongs to the bride now. Like, she's holding the candelabra, so I guess she's at the very end too as a ghost.
I'll be able to pay more attention this time too. I was more worried about what I was pointing at. So I'll do a little bit more.
Emmy says the lighting in the graveyard scene looked amazing. You can see everything now. Yeah, certain areas look like they increased the lighting, and certain other areas look like it was darker. So maybe they, I don't know, they swap out light bulbs. We'll go through it one more time. Why not? A says they gave the armored guy the oil, can get him to move. He's the oil can guy now. Carmen says, I've never been on the Haunted Mansion ride. It looks like a cool ride. This is Chris's favorite ride. I don't know. Is it still your favorite ride?
It still is right now. I'm still taking it in. Sorry. Still taking it in. I'm all for change. I'm all for updates. But
I was going to say, you don't like
and
change.
Improve the overall ride. They did a change to make somebody feel better. And that's what I'm not for.
Reservations accepted. Ghost Relations Department. Yes, everybody is here ready. Just like when Pirates opened, everybody was here.
And some of those who shouldn't have been here. Sorry, inside joke.
Yes, this is the look I love. And you can hear the music has changed. So they changed the music when it was the overlay for Holiday. And they've changed it for the OG version as well.
And yeah, the clock is only there during Holiday. So yeah.
I'm Not Bad TV says, no one complained though. This was Disney's choice, not a public need.
I have a feeling it was a choice made a few years ago. A couple of years ago, and they just now implemented it.
Yeah, but
and they would not
if
have
you
changed
don't,
if they didn't have to.
If you don't implement the change,
No,
you don't need to install things you don't need to install.
I mean, the movie had people killing people left and right, but just from a couple of years ago. Ernesto de la Cruz throws children off cliffs. Yet there's no problem with that.
This is true.
The insinuation that this woman murdered her husbands is too much. That's what I don't get.
All right. These two trees, are they supposed to be dead? Or will they be swapping them out?
I'm going to say...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I still have my best lens for this. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll break down right while we're sitting in front of the bar and I'll be set.
Tania says, LOL at the inside joke.
Who said that?
Tania.
Oh, she knows what I'm talking
She knows. See, now Disney has me looking at all these things and saying, is this something that they custom designed or that they got on Etsy?
This has gone quick.
I told you.
Well, they didn't change much.
Yeah, a lot of the things that we've seen in Leota's store, kind of off-the-shelf purchases. Things that you could actually buy if you wanted. And I don't mean buy here at the resort, buy like on Etsy and other websites. I'll be back. Till Trudy departed. Rest in peace. Empty tombs. Dust and dust. Theo later. Reincarnation. Levitation. Gee, I miss you. Pearly gates. Immortal. And you are gone. Ooh, look at that, Chris.
Scary looking.
Look at that. We should have one of those.
That's pretty scary.
That is pretty scary.
Consider taking that out.
Julia Shrub, such a good sport when people would tease her for being so short.
What they should have done is made the pet cemetery open again.
I know, the pet cemetery.
Let that open back up. Is it even still there now with all the construction?
Yeah. Well, it's on the other side. We should take a look. We know it's not open, but
Yeah.
you used to be able to go through there a long time ago. Hi, color fans. As we finally got snow where we live. It's been a cold week missing Disney. Hi, Noah Miller. More of these headstones. Rollo Rumpkin lived and died a friendly bumpkin. This is the fountain that used to be in the courtyard.
Is it?
Yeah, they moved it in. Nice to meet you, Noah. Go through this one more time, and again, no idea how long today's stream will be. Chris's plan was to get in and to get out, but
we have lunch plans.
We have lunch plans, so we.
Chris just got back from a trip and had to get up at 2:30 in the morning.
Yes, yes, Christopher. You can sleep when you're dearly departed. Yeah, that was quick. Yeah, it didn't have a time on the clock.
You don't do photos.
You better make a decision quick. Are you happy with your...
I have no idea.
Alright, looks like we are taking the next elevator.
I think they're already inside. They're actually on the ride. I gotta get them.
What did they say? It's one of my favorites. The Pirates and Peter Pan are my top 3.
There it is right there.
Oh, I did see that.
It's about the birdcage.
I did see that.
I mean, it looks good on here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Foolish mortals, your time has come.
Okay, the bat and the birdcage I did see.
All the way forward, please.
I love his voice. Here we go.
It's just nice to hear this music play.
I know. I missed the OG version very, very much.
When hinges creak in
Hey,
doors
Coaster
change,
Jacob. Thanks for
and
subscribing.
strange,
Welcome to the
frightening
Chronicles
sounds
crew.
echo through the hall. Whenever candlelights flicker, where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing
Which
their
side do you think is going to open, the left or the right? Oh, here we go.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the haunted mansion.
We'll go on this side.
I am your host, your ghost host. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now. Our tour begins here in this gallery, where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible, mortal state.
Welcome everyone to this view of the four portraits hung above by the master himself. Kindly drag your bodies away from the walls to the dead center of the room.
Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely. The real chills come later. Now, as they say, and we'll continue our tour. And let's all stay together. Please.
It was open.
No, I was shocked that it was open.
It closed for a second because I got lightning in it.
Oh, really?
Must have closed for a second.
There are several prominent ghosts who have retired here from previous all over the world. Actually, we have 999 happy haunts here, but there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers? If you insist on lagging behind, you may not need to volunteer. And now, a carriage approaches to take you into the boundless realm of the supernatural. Take your loved ones by the hand, please, and kindly watch your step. Oh yes, and no flash pictures, please. We spirits are frightfully sensitive to bright lights.
Coaster Jacob says, rest in peace, oh bride. It's now the evolution of the Haunted Mansion brides. Yeah, there's been a few. We're on to the next version, which I just wish would have been an animatronic, but...
So was there another one-eyed cat besides the one over here?
There's one with her. There's one at her feet. Chris is asking, when does Small World get changed back? So I think it officially closes down the 21st, so Monday. Sunday will be your last day to ride. Closing down on Monday to go back to the original version. Hi Jennifer, good morning.
One or two loved ones. Kindly watch your
Alright, so I did see the bat in the bird cage, although by the time I whipped around it was kind of too late. I think we may have caught it just a bit on the stream, on the first go-round. I'll try to capture it again. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, wait a minute, that's new. Sometimes you see things when they're in the distance. I cannot remember, but there is a seat in front of the fireplace that I don't remember being there before in the ballroom scene. And now there is an apparition.
Apparition?
Yeah. No.
Separate?
Yeah. There's an apparition that sits in the chair.
Do not pull down on the safety bar, please. I will lower it for you. And heed this warning. The spirits will materialize only if you remain safely seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And watch your children, please.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuide a los pequeñitos. Y ahora, prepárese.
We find life unlivable here in this gulf.
Playful spooks have interrupted our tour. Please remain seated in your doom buggy. We will proceed in just a moment.
Yes, he's moving. I want to go through that door right there. I want to go down the hallway. Walk-off would be fun. I don't know where the exit would be. But there's the scary chair, right? Can I sit in the scary chair before we leave?
We have been unavoidably detained by cranky spirits. Kindly remain seated in your doom buggy, please. We will continue our tour momentarily. Playful spooks have interrupted our tour. Please remain seated in your doom buggy. We will proceed in just a moment.
Right there. You can't hardly see it. It's glowing. I want to sit in that chair. Fun to do a walkthrough with it dark like this.
We have been unavoidably detained by cranky spirits.
Right.
Kindly remain seated in your doom buggy, please. We will continue our tour momentarily.
There he is. There's the bat.
Send us a message from somewhere beyond. Goblins and ghoulies from last Halloween, awaken the spirits with your tambourine. Creepies and crawlies, toads in a pond. Let there be music from regions
The happy haunts have received your sympathetic vibrations and are beginning to materialize. They're assembling in a swinging wake. They'll be expecting me. I'll see you all a little later.
Happy on switching eyes, and begin to vocalize. Bring ghosts come out to socialize. Close your eyes and they'll try to hide, for a silly spook makes it by your side. Shrouded in our dark disguise, they pretend to terrorize. Bring ghosts come out to socialize.
They have selected you to fill out and they'll haunt you until you return. Now I will raise the safety bar, and the ghost will follow you home.
Please exit by stepping away from the cars with your left foot first. Step out and stand on the moving platform, please.
Yeah, I think the ballroom scene has a little bit more lighting to it.
We're dying to have
Look at all like the old.
I know.
I have a lot of thoughts now.
You have a lot of thoughts now?
I'll share them when we get outside.
Okay. So we have some opinions. I'm sure you do too after watching. We went through it twice. You want to go sit over there?
I don't have to actually sit if you don't want to.
Okay.
I was thinking about it.
Yeah, I would like to sit. You know, the fact that the Hatbox Ghost is still there, she's part of the, like, the original bride story. Right here's good. Now she was the boyfriend.
She was the boyfriend.
No, he was the boyfriend. The Hatbox Ghost was
He
the
a
boyfriend.
Suitor, yes.
He was a suitor.
He wanted to marry the bride.
Yes.
Okay, so before we get in this, you know this is not emotionally driven. I am now becoming serious, Chris.
Serious Chris is on board.
So Disney makes the decision that they have to change the ride. It's culturally insensitive. Portions of it can't have the wife hacking people's heads off with an axe.
She's too violent.
She's too violent. Okay, so they know they're going to make this change. They know that a lot of people are going to be, like myself, upset who identify Disneyland with this attraction. This is my attraction. So if you're going to do that, you need to pull out all the stops. You need to put every maximum bit of effort into replacing that classic scene that's been there for almost 20 years. And what I believe they did is they just went cheap and lazy. And those are the words I'm going to use.
Christopher!
It's a projector.
It is a projector.
It's a projection.
Okay, so...
Now, multiple projectors, but projectors.
Okay, so Anna and Tronic, it's like a skin over it, and then they project the facial features on her.
Onto the face.
Would that have been okay? Would you have liked that?
I would have preferred practical effects. I would rather them see... Now, they spent a ton of money on Haunted Mansion, don't get me wrong. All this new queue, but that was for their own benefit, right? It was going to get too busy over here with Tiana's during the summertime.
Correct.
This is going to be
a bit much better option than what we
it's going to be crazy.
Would have had before.
Correct. But it's just like the retail store. It looks like, hey, we want to do this. Sorry, we don't have the budget. Let's do this. we can't create a bunch of unique decorations for inside, so we'll just buy some online from some retail shop. I don't know if you guys realize, I know people have talked about the poster, but most of the displays that have all the little tarot cards and the hands and the skull hands,
you can buy those off the shelf.
They didn't even change them. They just bought them and hung them up on the walls. You can buy. I found them online when I was looking because I saw the name of the brand of the tarot cards. It's just, and this isn't because I'm mad at Disney. I just expect so much more out of this theme park than I do out of other theme parks.
Yeah.
This is the park that has always gone above and beyond and just blew everybody away. Am I blown away by the new bride? No, it's a projecture of a. I mean, and then you.
But the old bride, Chris, was also. I mean, she was a figure,
correct,
but she also had some projection on her.
Right, there was a little projection on the figure, but it was part of a story.
Yes, the
was a
story.
What happened?
Yes. Well, that's where
make
your
it as ambiguous as
imagination needs to come into play.
Yeah, but that's not. I mean, what makes this place unique is the stories behind stuff. I'm sorry, I'm seeing Woody way off in the distance, or somebody very tall with a very large head wearing a cowskin.
Okay,
vest.
back.
So, yeah, I expect more out of this park, and it's not wrong for me to expect more out of Disney. Out of any place I should expect more, it should be out of Disney.
Okay, so you would have been fine with them leaving it the way it was.
I would have been yes.
Because in my opinion, what we got was a better projection than the projection we had,
right,
and just the story has gone away.
If you're going to make changes, make the changes better. Not fit a narrative, make it better.
Looks like we're going back, because like the tree house, we went back to Swiss Family Robinson.
Yeah.
The bride here, we're going back to the old story, which her old story was very vague. Very vague. We don't know what happened to these men. They just kind of disappeared.
Right.
And then we did know from 2006 that the Hatbox Ghost was her boyfriend. He was courting her and ended up losing his
right,
head.
But notice all the detail of that story?
Yes.
You just mentioned a bunch of detail. The Hatbox Ghost was a suitor.
Yeah.
And, so there's a bunch of... And did she chop his head off? As a suitor?
Well, that's where you were left to use your imagination, much like you are now.
No, it's just like, you have Master Gracie in one painting inside the hallway still, where he's still got a hatchet in his hands.
Yes, I did see that.
And he's got the noose around his neck.
Yes, I did see that.
So that's still in there.
It's very confusing, and
Well, you mentioned the treehouse.
Yes.
Now let's see. Okay, they went back to it, which I think is a good idea. I mean, Tarzan, not the most popular movie, but you go to the treehouse. But the treehouse has this underlying story behind it of the Sea Organization.
Yes.
They added stuff in there to make it this unique story. This they took and made it more generic.
What I wish they would have done is left everything the way it was, so you can continue on with the Constance Hatchaway story, and redid the bride. And they could do the bride the way she is now, and just put a hatchet in her hand.
Maybe tone it down a little bit or something. I get it. But if you're going to do that, you've got to overcome the disappointment. And maybe most people won't care. Maybe I'm just some weirdo that feels this way.
Christopher says, Beating Heart Bride again. Yes. This is the original story.
Yeah,
And I'm okay with that. It's just they said her name is still Constance, but they're referring to her as the bride.
I don't know. I just would want another projector. That's all it was. They added a projector, and they made their heads. Instead of their heads this big, they made the whole body.
Yeah.
It's just I expect more out of Disney. I wanted to come here and be wowed. I'm just not wowed.
You're just not wowed. Okay. Well, let me say hi to you guys.
Sorry, everybody, for my rant. I'm not trying to knock on Disney. They should meet they talk about themselves as being on a completely other level than any other theme park.
Yes.
Well, this doesn't show that.
Yes.
This doesn't show that.
So I told you early on that Chris was going to be a salty Sally.
Yes.
He has his opinions.
My opinions, yes.
His opinions. Let us know. Let us know in the chat. What did you think? I'm okay with all of this. 2006 was when we saw the last change up. And I can remember 2006 coming and there not being a lot of hype around the change, or maybe we weren't doing YouTube at the time. Remember the ride being under refurbishment, coming back?
Yes.
And going through the attic scene and going, what? This is all new.
This is new.
This is new. So we haven't had that change since 2006. It was time for a refresh. I just wish the refresh would have been like, stick with the story. Just give us a new bride. There's been many iterations of the bride. So let's just change her up, make her better, fix the lighting. They did do a lot of changes to the lighting in some areas. And some areas are still in the cage.
Yep.
Because that has come for a couple of days and then gone away.
So they left it in there.
So I'm glad they did that. The cat, which we saw when you're going through the queue with the one eye, the white cat with the red eye. Now we have a cat standing with the bride, so I'm good with that. A lot of Raleigh Crump stuff has made its way. Color Fan says, is the Hatbox Ghost not Alistair Crump?
I don't know.
Yeah, that I don't know, but I'm glad he's still here. I'm okay with these changes. I just wish the story of Constance Hatchaway and her ex would continue. If you're gonna have somebody hanging from the rafters and still have a hatchet in the mansion, just give it to Constance.
Well, there's a hatchet there. There's a hatchet on the stretching poster. The old woman
Yeah,
has a hatchet.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Buried in somebody's head.
That's what I'm saying. If
Yeah.
there's going to be a hatchet, just give it to Constance. She knows what to do with it.
Yes.
She's known what to do with it. Christopher says, well, at least we have a beating heart bride again. This is true. This is true. We don't have to wait until the overlay to see it on a small monkey with the bride dress. The bride actually has a beating heart. The armored man, when we had to stop there, he's now not just moving forward, but he's like moving around. What else? The candelabra at the end, don't really know what that goes to. The bride has the candelabra in her hand, and then at the very end, it's floating in the crypt.
Yeah, the phantoms.
Yeah. So that's what I'm guessing. It's the bride.
Yeah.
Really, no story has been added there. They haven't said anything about that, but yeah, I'm okay with these changes. Everything has to evolve and change, but I'm more about keeping the story as it is. We get stuck on stories, and those stories live on, and then when they change, I'm kind of like, let's not change the stories. The stories have been there for a while, but that's my take on it. For good or for bad?
Yeah, I'm just going to be quiet.
You're just going to be quiet.
I'm just going to be quiet.
All right. So, you want to continue on with the day?
We can walk around a little bit.
Okay.
I think we have some time to walk around. I'm transferring photos from my phone to from my camera.
All right. So we went through it twice.
We did, which I'm glad we did.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're talking.
Yeah, the line is not very long. It goes really quick.
Why couldn't we have some type of animate or effect like you get for the Beast in Japan? Some transformation of
the transformation
of her as
of
the regular human being into
I
this
know.
phantom bride or something. I mean, there could have been. Yeah.
Christopher says, well, I like in all of this that it has us guessing about the story again. Yeah, that's one part that I could be okay with, because these men are all missing now, and who knows? Who knows?
Oh, there's the cat. I didn't see the cat earlier.
Yeah, the cat's in there. And perhaps how things are done for those that we don't know yet. Tanisha says, I honestly don't really pay attention to the little details when I'm at Disneyland. I'm just so happy and excited to be there.
And I'm all about the details.
Yeah, Chris is all about the details.
Because details, the attention to detail is what set Disneyland apart from every other theme park, at least in the past.
Baby Bear says, just give Chris the bright sipper drink and he'll be fine.
No, it looks like a Mrs. Buttersworth container is what it looks like. It's like Mrs. Buttersworth.
She looks like Mrs. Butterworth. No, you know, I picked one up, and I didn't realize. I knew that the candelabra lit up, but I didn't realize that she had a beating heart and it was red. So for me, I'm like, woohoo! Chris is like, she looks like Mrs. Butterworth.
I've just seen a photo.
Carmen says, I like your guys' honest walkers on the Haunted Mansion ride. Yeah, I knew Chris was gonna grill it. He's all about the details. The thing is, we're here more than enough times to where we can see these little details and kind of be like, oh.
Just imagine if they came in one day and removed all the Indians from Peter Pan.
I would be mad.
There you go. Oh, they removed the sword because swords are dangerous.
Oh, that's, yeah.
So that's
Christopher says, well, that transformation effect needs more room than they had probably those who know.
You know what? Then delay it a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Just something new. Just not a standard projector on some scrim. I mean, I took some detailed photos that I'll be able to look at when I get home to see if there's anything else that I'm missing that's...
Yeah, I wish they either would have kept the story so you could develop your own storyline for Constance, or once you give her a story, let's keep the story. You can't keep changing it.
I want a story.
You want to walk around?
Mark Twain just left.
All right, let's see what the crowds are looking like.
Look, there's Jessie.
Jessie? No, every time I see Jessie, I think of the Sarah McLachlan song.
Okay.
It makes me cry.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at Big Thunder's already 30 minutes. Well, the park's been open for an hour and 12, so on a Saturday, that's about right.
Yeah, 30 minutes isn't bad.
No.
You got a rope drop. Right away, you'd be on and done. And
of course.
You would have finished about 5 rides already. Including Haunted Mansion. I'm shocked they opened up. I was very surprised and happy.
Yes, so that was the bonus. That the ride actually opened with the park.
Yeah.
Because that's usually not the case. All these attractions that we've come to when they've updated or after refurbishment, they never open with the park. So kudos to Disneyland for that.
I'll go on it again without shooting any video or cameras and just try to take it in.
I'm Not Bad TV says, does the bride move at all? No. Her dress outfit. Kind of flows. But it's not really a dress. It's just a projection.
Yeah, or maybe had her face turned to this evil-looking face or something. Something that gave you an element of, oh, wow, she did something to those guys.
She's scary.
They're just gone now.
She's scary.
Because for all I know, she just got like 12 divorces.
And her nose looked like Cindy Lou. Did you see that?
Oh, I did.
Her nose is very pointy. Well, I'm glad we were able to see it opening.
No, I'm glad I think we were the first group that went in, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. Tanisha says, I understand looking at the details and sticking to the stories. I totally get it. Andrew said she was very animated.
Well, yeah, but her outfit's flowing like in the wind. Like that type, or not wind,
but she's just basically staring into space.
Correct.
And the cat, at least make the cat do something. Because the cat was a practical piece.
It was a real cat. I need to bring a bigger zoom lens so I can get a good picture of the cat.
Christopher says, at least they didn't axe her Snickers.
What is the camouflage?
I don't know.
Sweetheart's Night.
Yeah, Sweetheart's Night is coming on Tuesday. Something is happening over here.
Light this whole thing out.
Here are the lights. This is going to be Rainbow Ridge.
Did you tell everybody?
Oh, we will be here
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
Live
First night of Sweetheart's Night. We'll be streaming from here. Excited
We're going to give away all the candy that we pick up at the trails.
Give away the candy.
Oh, wait.
They don't give away candy, Chris.
I'm sorry.
Wrong after dark.
Wrong after dark event. Oops. Oopsie.
It's always funny that we just kind of skip Batu. That's kind of a thing. Yeah. We always skip Batu.
We do.
And we like Star Wars.
We do.
We're Star Wars fans.
Yes, we like Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, and...
Okay, you like some Star Wars.
1/3 of Return of the Jedi.
1/3 of the Jedi.
If I could remove all the Ewoks, I'd be set.
Hi, Carolyn and Tony. It says, is Chris ready to be convinced to go on a cruise? We're ready for the convincing.
We're getting there.
I have recruited Carolyn and Tony to get you on a cruise somehow, some way.
They're on 2 more this year alone. 1 for New Year's.
I know.
But we haven't planned or picked our trip this year. So we still
maybe a cruise.
I don't know. Maybe.
Sandra says, "Leave the Ewoks alone."
No.
What did the Ewoks ever do to you, Chris?
What did they do to anybody? I didn't know we went to Care Bear.
What do you mean? What did they do to everybody?
Care Bears.
They made everybody go, "Aww." That's what they made everybody do.
Did you guys ever see Empire Strikes Back? That was a very dark movie. And by far the best of all of them.
Christopher says, gotta go, but hey, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and wizards and witches from somewhere beyond, wherever you dwell, show us a sign by ringing the bell. Yes!
Thank you.
Thank you, Christopher. Be like Christopher.
Be like Christopher.
Be like Christopher. Let's go Pinocchio. Looks like nobody's in Pinocchio. Hi, Lions fans. As my wife wants to do a cruise, I refuse.
I have so far as well.
Okay, maybe that's what we need to do. Get all the husbands and wives together.
We're gonna go on this. Give me just 2 seconds. I'm gonna film it.
You're gonna film it? Everybody bring their partner. Yeah. And let's all go on a cruise. Uh-oh. I think Chris saw somebody. Peter Pan is on here? Where is... Oh, there he is. Peter! Hi! Wow. How cute. It's Peter. How cute. She's the luckiest girl in the world riding with Peter.
Once the carousel has stopped, please look down, watch your step, and carefully dismount.
See, Carolyn and Tony says, let's do a Walker Chronicles cruise. That'll be one partner wants to go on and one partner doesn't. That's the kind of cruise. Got it?
I didn't unlock one.
Good morning, Mike.
Welcome to the King Arthur Carousel. Please walk.
Carmen says, "Oh my God, Peter Pan!"
You are more than welcome to stand in between 2 horses.
Okay, ready? All right.
For those riding
Now the line is like long. Chris is getting his camera set up. He wants to do a new video since they've redone the lighting.
This is Jimmy Cricket. Oh, fix your conscience and die. For your safety, remember
Nice.
with your hands, arms, feet,
The extended queue is not full at all. Tanisha says, "Marina, I got to ride Jingles. Oh, while I was there Christmas Day, and I looked for it exactly where you said to. I was so happy." Yeah, Jingles stops at the exact same place every single time. So if you really want to ride Jingles, just tell the cast member that you'd be more than happy to wait for the next round. Usually they are very accommodating, and they will let you just kind of stand off by the side and you can ride Jingles, and just hopefully a little doesn't like sneak under from behind you and run to grab it, because that's happened a couple of times, and you just gotta let them have it. Yeah, Jingles is fun. I'm glad you got to ride her. She's so beautiful.
be sure to watch it. Well, looks like you're
highly sought after.
If you need anything, just give a little whistle.
Carmen says, Pinocchio ride. Also the scary whale. I know the whale is scary, but they're not doing away with the scary whale. There are things in life that you will run into that'll scare you. It is a thing. Can't get rid of all the scary stuff.
This is Jiminy Cricket, official conscience and guide. For your safety, remember to stay seated with your hands.
You want to sit in the front?
Legs inside the car.
Yeah, you can.
And if you're traveling with kids, be sure to watch them. I'll see you under the wishing star.
Hola, para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y les ruego a los usuarios que vigilen a sus preciosos niños. Nos vemos bajo el brillo de una estrella.
You sleep till after 2. It's great to be a celebrity, and that's good for me. What do we do?
To me, you are belong.
Oh, he doesn't talk.
Wait for me!
So, you want a good time, eh? Get them right.
Mama! Mama! Don't get me away.
There goes Chris. Look at this big old camera. Yeah, there's a clock in the toy store that I wish they would sell. It's like a Dumbo. It looks like a Dumbo clock. Yeah, Casey Jr. doesn't look so bad. They may have 2 trains running. Maybe that's why there's not a big line. Mr. Toad looks pretty good.
You want to get on Mr. Toad?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, there's a really short line for Toad. For Toady. Yeah, Carmen, if you want to talk about scary whale, the whale for Storybook Land now, that's a scary whale. That used to scare the heck out of me as a kid. Every boat that went through, in my eyes as a child, never came back. They all got swallowed up by monstros. Imagination Station says, just wanted to say thank you for streaming, just sub, love the parks, and I personally think the changes to the Haunted Mansion could have been worse, but I respect your opinion regarding the changes. Yeah, we gotta respect everybody's opinion, and yes, I agree, it could have been worse. Yeah, Chris is a much harsher critic than I am when it comes to Disney, because he knows the money that they can put behind these things. And being that we've been to other parks, we've seen other attractions that just blow us away. So we know it can be done.
I just read where she said it could have been worse. You're right, it could have been worse. I'm still going to go on the ride. It could have been worse. If you're going to make a big change like that, you got to do it spectacular. And I don't think they did that. That's all.
The images in the frames, they didn't change anything of that other than instead of the head being chopped off, they faded away.
Oh, no,
so
the people, the women, and their different.
No, the bride was the same.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the bride was absolutely the same.
I took photos off the look because it looked like maybe some of them were different. Actually, totally different paintings.
No, and the husbands were the same as well. The effect that they changed is instead of just the head disappearing, the whole husband disappearing.
Yeah, I guess what I don't know is, are both people projected? Are those the two that are projected? Or is it just the head projected and then it would fade away?
Maybe.
That's what I don't
Maybe.
know. I'm assuming it's that because I don't know. I'm so happy with the trade.
He is very happy. We should all be like Mr. Toad. Just be happy. And I am a true believer that happiness is a choice. If you wake up in the morning, just choose to be happy. Don't let anybody ruffle your feathers. Don't let them get to you. Just continue to keep an upbeat mindset. And just, whoever's trying to upset you, just dust them off. They can go spew their venom somewhere else. Imagination Station says, thank you again, take care, and hope you continue to have a magical day. I could have been better. Her nose was a bit funky, yeah. She has a Cindy Lou Who nose. But that's okay. Maybe that's why they left. I don't know. Maybe the husbands didn't like her nose.
And do try to drive more carefully than Toad.
to me, she says, every park is so special. That's what keeps you coming back. Yeah, I kind of feel like the Haunted Mansion bride here is now kind of following the Paris bride. Because she spends a lot of her time just crying because her husbands have left.
I believe that Mode is catching a motor car now. Enjoy your stay. Please remain seated with your hands, arms, and legs inside, and do supervise your children. Have a jolly good ride. Su vehículo está por llegar. Para disfrutar de un paseo seguro, por favor permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del
Oh, it could have been better, yeah.
Ciao.
Yeah, seeing what we've seen at other parks, we can only imagine what it could have been. It would be awesome though if when they do the holiday overlays, like let's do a little scary one. Let's do some scary overlays.
Firmly seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. Watch your children, and do try to drive more carefully than Toad.
Imagination says it is a little, and the Phantom Manor was made to be more mansiony during the last refurb there were a few years back. Yeah, Phantom Manor, awesome, very scary. There are skeletons, like scary skeletons all over that place.
You're gonna fog up because it's cold outside.
Oh,
Go to a hot, steamy room.
maybe you.
It's not gonna be.
I believe that Mode is
You could try.
I could try.
Enjoy your seat. Please remain seated with your hands, arms, and legs inside. And do supervise.
Good morning, DJ. Good morning, Elise. Alright, yeah, pick you guys up.
Para disfrutar de un paseo seguro, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y por favor, cuida a los pequeños.
I don't know what's happening. I love this car. There is nothing cuter than this car.
Welcome to Toad Hall. To ensure a safe and glorious drive in your new car, remain firmly seated with your hands, arms,
maybe the Peter Pan ride.
Watch your
That ride car is pretty amazing too.
Bienvenido a Toad Hall. Para su seguridad.
Aw, thank you, DJ.
Sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos y las piernas dentro del vehículo. Y por favor, cuide a los pequeños. Esperamos que disfruten del paseo.
Alright, let's wait for Chris. What did DJ say? Wearing my Star Wars sweater. I've been gone for so long, been so busy with work. Love the rooftop. And the weather vane. How cute is that? So everybody has a weather vane over here. You got Toady in his car. Peter Pan has the ship. There's a weather vane there.
Somebody needs something too. I'm hungry. Aren't you hungry?
I'm starving, yeah. Alright, let's get in front of the castle. Oh, popcorn spill. Clean up on aisle P for Peter Pan. Merlin's is still closed. We haven't been in that store for so long. I wonder what is going on with that. Maybe we'll stop right here. Ooh. Right here maybe. Perfect. Perfect.
So they speak English.
Get in here.
I'm trying to.
Get in here. What are you doing? All right, guys. A little bit more?
No, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Still perfect. It's fine.
Okay, guys.
I'll make it work.
Thank you guys for joining us for this Saturday surprise stream, Haunted Mansion. Let us know at the end of this live stream. Put it in the comments what you thought.
Yeah, exactly.
We're dying to know. You heard our thoughts. Now we want to know. We want to hear you guys sound off. We're excited to see it, and we'll be back Tuesday. So I won't have a Monday stream, but Chris and I will be back on Tuesday for Sweethearts Night. It is the first night. We hope to see you there, and have a magical day.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody.
Thanks for joining us, and have a great rest of your weekend. Bye, guys. Love you.
Bye, everybody.
See you soon.